The Life of a Digital Nomad, Episode 9. My name is Zaid Abdullah, and I'm a 28-year-old entrepreneur who's built multiple social media pages across the last 13 years. I've garnered over 8 million followers across YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. Now I am venturing out and doing my own offer on my personal page, the first of its kind, because I've never really sold anything virtually online, such as an offer of my personalized skills. In this case, in this format, it's going to be online personal training to get your body in shape. I've always been in pretty good shape. I've been working out for 10 years. I've accumulated quite a bit of knowledge and have the physique to show. So I decided to start selling that in the last 6-7 months. I've made around 80K. And in doing so, I've learned a lot. This series is dedicated to showing you guys behind the scenes of what an entrepreneur goes through on a day to day, right? It's not just sunshine and rainbows, so to speak, the cliche saying. It's a lot of trial and error. Like a lot of people just show the jets and all this locational freedom, which is true. You get the freedom, you get this, you get that, but there's a lot that goes behind the scenes that you guys don't see. A lot of putting out fires, so to speak. And today is a prime case of that. So there's a thing in entrepreneur land called chargebacks. It's the worst thing on earth. If you hear the word chargeback, the words charge and back, you quiver essentially. And that is basically when a client pays for something and then they're not satisfied with the results, so they dispute it with their bank. Their bank then takes the funds out of your account that they paid, and then you have to submit a counter appeal to show them that the prospect got exactly what they paid for, or you just basically say, yeah, it's fine, I didn't do what I was supposed to do. So today I got a chargeback of $2,500, which is a decent amount of money to charge back out of nowhere. I just get a notification, $2,500 has been charged back. I was like, oh, hell yeah, dispute it now. Basically, in this case, I sold the dude, and when I sell people, I hop on sales calls. I show them the program thoroughly. I tell them exactly what they're gonna get, and based on if they like it or hate it, they buy or don't buy. In this case, the dude loved it, got exactly what he paid for. Bro, let me show you what we do, bro. And I'm gonna break it down for you very simple.
Yeah, no, man. Like I said, I'm down, man. Just let me know, like, what's the next step, or what it is, and we roll with something.
And then he had this brilliant idea to get his fiance on the program. So he's like, "Yo, can you talk to my fiance? We can do a like 2 for 1 essentially." So I was like, "Oh, cool. I'll give you guys a deal. Let's do 2,500 for both you guys." My original package is 1,500, so I gave him a deal. Instead of 3,000, I did 2,500, taking $500 off the top. He's like, "Yeah, that sounds fucking great." So basically, got him in the program, and then his fiance, I had to talk to on the phone and kind of give her a brief on exactly what she was getting into, because the dude can't do it as good as me. You know, I got all the video evidence, shit like that. I got the program, I got the information, the knowledge. So I hop on with her, and it was just one of the most bizarre calls I've ever had in my fucking life. Like, that's all you're doing?
Yeah, we're doing 4 reps of 20. Is that not enough?
4 sets of 20?
Yeah, 4 sets.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, that's basically it.
All
Listen,
right, well, thank you. I have to actually go. I have a meeting
okay.
in 5 minutes.
Just send me the list as soon as you can, okay? For your
Okay.
restrictions, your leg restrictions, all right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, take care.
Okay, bye.
He's attitudey and bitchy for no fucking reason. Like, she didn't even know why she was there, essentially, right? Which is fine. It's cool. I was trying to help. I was trying to ask questions. And basically, the call went really bad. And it was the first call I've had. I mean, I've had hundreds of calls in the last 6-7 months. This was the first call that went bad. I just got off the phone thinking, what the fuck? Anyway, I didn't think anything too much of it. It was in the back of my mind, but I was like, huh, maybe she just, I don't know, maybe she didn't know what to expect. Anyway, I'm going to set up their accounts. I'm going to do everything that I am supposed to do, what I promised. And the guy just kind of went ghost, along with his fiance. They both went ghost. They stopped responding. And I was like, all right, fuck it. Like, if you don't want to respond, you want to waste my time, you want me to hop on calls with this person and that person just to not do anything, your loss. There's no refund in that case because I tried my best to give the person what they wanted. Basically, I held my end of the deal. And then, yeah, the next day they went and charged back. They called the bank and said, yo, we did not want that product. It was faulty. It wasn't what it was described as. Like, it was some bullshit claim. It was like a complete and utter lie. He's like, he charged me unknowingly. I was like, bro, what the fuck? I sent you the link and you paid for it willingly. And basically, I have to counter with evidence showing that I provided the product as described and I didn't unknowingly charge him. Basically, I'm saying this and breaking it down to say that you deal with a lot of this shit, right? A lot of this up, down, left, right. Like you wake up every day hoping the fucking world isn't upside down, and depending on how many moving parts within your team, the clients, the systems you set up, within a day, if all that can go smooth, you are over the moon. So that is what I mean by it's not always as smooth sailing as it seems. Just know there's a lot more stress, and this type of life is built for a certain person. And if you can't handle stress and uncertainty and things going left, right, up, down, and center, this might not be the life for you. You're probably like, I want to do it. I want to be a YouTuber. I want to sell my own course. I want to do this. I want to do that. I am telling you, I'm not trying to discourage you, but just be prepared for war, essentially. You're going to be in the trenches. Now, what is the solution? I'm not just going to bitch to bitch. There's a silver lining, right? What I've learned doing this so far, selling online services in the last 6 to 7 months, you have to have an agreement in place. When they sign up for anything, make them sign a contract and or click off, I agree with the terms, just like any application does, right? This is going to protect you from faulty chargebacks. If you got charged back because your service is shit, understandable. But if someone's just like, I spent money, now I changed my mind. You know, they're like kids. They're like, I couldn't help myself in the moment, but now I changed my mind. I don't want it anymore. Having an agreement in place is going to protect you from dumb fuck chargebacks. Basically, when people just change their mind because they're not old enough to make a decision, they're not wise enough to understand, okay, I have this much money, I can spend this much. And when they spend it, a day later, they don't hit you back and say, I want it back. Because that just wastes your time, right? You're not forcing anybody to buy your shit, but when they do buy your shit and they want their money back for whatever reason, aside from you giving them shit service, there's no reason for it and you must protect yourself, right? So what I did, actually prior to this happened one other time, and some kid did a chargeback for some dumb shit, bro. And I put an agreement in place. If my team and I get you in, and we help you, and we take you through the process, and we do everything on our end, refunds are not, we're not liable to give you guys a refund, right? And this I can submit to appeals. And basically, if someone wants to do a chargeback, they're gonna let me say my side of the story, essentially. And I could just send them, hey, yo, like they agreed to this, and that's the end of the story. Done. No more. Any big company, any big entrepreneur, they deal with this on a daily basis. People are happy one moment, and then they might fucking turn up and be sad the next, right? And I'm not saying this is a commonly occurring thing. It only happened 2 times in my time doing this, and both people, they didn't even try the program. They just, I spent too much money. I didn't mean to spend that much. In the moment, I wanted it. Now I don't want it as much. So they just changed their mind like a pregnant woman changes their mind about what she wants to fucking eat. A dedicated video to something like this does a lot of justice. Not enough people talk about it. Everybody talks about just raking in the money. But a lot goes into it to raking that money and then preventing the money from being unraked, essentially. So contracts, agreements, think emotional people, right? If you're selling to people, you're going to sell to a couple people that are they're not all there, you know what I'm saying? So you want to protect yourself and give the best service possible so this never happens. If they try the program and you just have shit service, but if they sign up and for whatever reason the next day they fucking die or they blow up or whatever the case is, they still wasted your time. So they are liable to pay an amount, and you can decide how much that is through an agreement and or contract. Definitely do that. That's something I wish I would have put in the beginning, honestly. I wish I would have had that in place from day one. But you're not thinking of these type of things when you start an online business. You're just thinking, how do I make as much money as humanly fucking possible? And when things start to break, only then do you start to fix. So don't do what I did. Have an agreement, have a contract in place, especially when it's high ticket, and make sure you give the best service. Over deliver, okay? Over deliver. Keep their expectations low and over deliver so they don't even fucking think. They want to give you more money. And that's happened a lot too. Like I'm talking about the negative, but in a lot of cases, I've had clients re-sign with me on high ticket offers where they're paying $700 every few months because like, yo, I want to stay with you. You've given me so much. I just want to be around you. If you like this series and you want me to keep posting the raw life of an entrepreneur, a digital nomad, so to speak, subscribe, comment below. I have a course coming out on how I build my social media pages and how I monetize my Instagram page within like literally 6 months. I had it from basically zero, took it to 420,000 followers and built a business on the back of it from scratch. I didn't cross promote it. I didn't do anything. I just took my name, Zaid Abdullah, and made it known in a completely different niche from what I used to do before. So I had no help. All I had was the knowledge from building pages before, and I was able to execute and build a new stream of income like that. It was fucking pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. I learned a lot, and I could teach you guys exactly how to do it so you could be a digital nomad, so to speak. That is the best thing about this, though. The freedom you get. Yeah, it's hard. Yeah, some days suck, but ultimately you get freedom and nobody can tell you what to do. And that is priceless. You cannot put a price on that. So if you want to join a Digital Nomad Academy, it's not out yet. It's in the process. It's going to be fucking dope. I have an email list. Once it's out, I can email you. It's going to be in the description. The email list is going to be in the description. Sign up. You don't want to miss it. This summer could be the summer you're finally free. Free from all the bullshit. The slogan is teaching you how to turn your hobbies into full-time jobs so you can get freedom from your full-time job.